want to share with you the 10 rules I have in sales. These allow me to produce more than 8 figures in sales and scale a sales agency to 55K a month with 92% profit margins. So if you deploy these, I guarantee you that in the next 90 days, you will be able to at least double your sales if you follow along and deploy all of them. Let's get started with rule number 1. Use a predictable sales process. I don't care if you use my sales system that's called Stealth Conversions. I don't care if you use the sales process of any other people out there. No matter if a sales process is bad, at least it gives you some predictability, right? When you're hopping on call, when you're having conversations in the DMs, you want to follow a predictable sales process that gives you good data. So you clearly see where do problems arise during that process and sales system, so you know what to fix. And as you're having more and more conversations, the process gets sharper and sharper. If you want a deeper look at my process, comment new below and I'll send you my free playbook so you can dive deep into a proven sales process that produces 8 figures. To love lead indicators, not lag indicators. Here's what I mean. As sales professionals, as entrepreneurs, we're in love with sales, with results. But we cannot just create results. I cannot sit down one day and create 5 sales out of thin air. What I can do though is call people, make offers to people, send DMs, book appointments with people. These are lag indicators, the number of messages, emails, calls booked you can have, and not sales. So don't tie your identity with the results, tie your identity with the daily work that you do, showing up so you can get the results. Rule number 3 is watch Gametape. It will be painful, this will hurt, but I want you to go back and watch your previous sales calls, watch your previous DM conversations. This will help you see clear gaps in your game. Kobe Bryant famously used to watch every single one of his games to see improvements, and I'm sure we can learn something out of Kobe Bryant. Rule number 4 is always follow up. The fortunes are in the follow-up, and this principle goes much deeper. If you master follow-up, you don't need to be the best in sales. All you need to ensure is that you have enough touch points and you're constantly nurturing the relationship with your prospects. So even if they don't buy today, they buy in the next 30, 60, 90 days. Rule number 5 is that what most people don't realize, sales is not a sprint, it's a marathon. When I first started this sales coaching business, I had a very small circle of people. But the thing is, I keep showing up, I keep putting out value in the marketplace, and now I've converted more than 85% of the people that were following me. That's one of the reasons why I will be the top sales trainer around, is because I have no problems with sticking for the long game. I'm not in a rush to close people today or tomorrow. I know that by nurturing relationships, by nurturing know, like, and trust factor, I will be able to keep carving out share in the marketplace. And this is what you should do as well. It's not just about how many people do you close today, it's how do you put yourself in a position to build out a sales pipeline that will sustain you for 90 days, 120 days, even for 6 months. Rule number 6 is practice daily. You've got to put in the reps. As of now, I've had thousands and thousands of sales conversations. Some that went horribly wrong, some went stellar, but after every single one of them, I emerged better because I keep going back, review the game tape, and keep getting better. Rule number 7 is you have to track your metrics. Yes, put in your reps, but we have to make sure that we're tracking the reps and tracking our performance. Here's what a lot of people miss. They are a 30% close rate as a sales professional or as an entrepreneur, and then they get 7 no's in a row and they get discouraged. Oh, now I suck. Well, listen, you got 7 no's in a row. What you don't realize that if you're closing at 30%, that's 3 yeses out of 10 conversations. So you will get 7 no's. These 7 no's, you might get 14 no's in a row, and the next 6 sales, you will win right away. So track your numbers, don't get influenced by your emotions, but look at the cold hard metrics. What do the numbers tell you? Rule number 8 is always listen more than you speak. And the only way to do it is by asking powerfully crafted questions. If you ask the right questions, you will get people to open up and talk much more than you. There's an old rule that's a little bit cheesy. You have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason, but it's the reality. The more active listening you do and the more you probe and you clarify to what other people are saying, the safer you are in the conversation because you are in their world. Instead of just pitching endlessly, you're able to take what they're telling you and craft it into a compelling presentation that they can't say no to. Rule number 9 is leverage AI and software. You can use tools like Streak or Pipedrive or even HubSpot to manage a sales pipeline. And you can also use AI tools like ChatGPT for you to shortcut the process when it comes to creating follow-up sequences, your presentations. Any touch point you have with a client, you can use AI to shortcut the process. Now beware, you shouldn't let the AI directly interact with clients, but instead, jump in the last 20% of the process, personalize it accordingly, make it a real experience for them. Rule number 10 is how bad do you want it? I had the biggest victories when I was truly committed and truly obsessed with my journey. I used to wake up 5 a.m. in the morning and 5 to 7:30 until I went to work. I was sending out cold emails. I was obsessed. I was all in to succeed. I had a deep burning desire for me to go out there and make it. And really, that early fire, that's what got me to where I am. And when I get complacent is when I realize that I haven't put the right level of work and commitment towards my goals. And rule number 11, and this is a cheeky one, but I'm gonna add it as a bonus, is always get coaching. Every time that I had a quantum leap in my journey is because I hired a coach to help me shortcut the process, to help me move faster, to have bolt-on new skills that I didn't have. Now, if you want more coaching from a person who's been there, who's done that, and my message aligns with you, feel free to reach out. I'm gonna leave my booking link in the comments, book a call, let's have a chat and see if I can help, or you can even message me on Instagram and we can take it from there. This has been Chris Rigoris. Always appreciate your attention. If you've gotten value from this video, make sure to subscribe and hit like, and I'll see you on the next one.